Hey, and welcome to another commentary slash gameplay video. Um,
Secure the objective.
Many of you know me as
Securing Alpha.
Aoshi-san, but my name is
Alpha
Andrew Lee,
locked down.
and basically, it's my first video that I've made since coming back from CES. That's right, you guys heard it correct. I actually just got back from the Consumer Electronics Show over in Las Vegas, and this is one of the few first games that I've played since going down there. So I'm a little rusty. I've actually played a couple games before this, so it doesn't look quite as bad as it seems, but trust me, it was pretty bad trying to get back into the COD groove and everything. So basically where I left off was I was actually trying to unlock the M8 attachments since it's already level 1 prestige, and pretty much work with the SMGs, even though well, for me, it's not my style, but felt like unlocking it. So, still kind of tweaking out the graphic problems right now, as far as what seems to be pretty balanced to record. Right now I'm running the extra texturing, but the filtering on a lower setting, so hopefully that does it, but, you know, we'll play it by ear so far. But, the cool thing about this match that I recorded was that, as you can see right now, we're trailing, and by the time the first round ends, we're actually considerably behind. But as you'll find out later, we come back from behind and pretty much take it to them. So it's pretty cool. But the XM8's actually pretty cool, or the M8, I should say. It's just it tends to kind of suck at close range. Even though I'm kind of stubborn and I don't mind it hip firing. But once you get the select fire, it does work a lot better. I would say it's definitely a good alternative to the M27 if you want something to hit a little harder and trade off with accuracy. But then again, you know, once you get to level 55, there's the AN 98, which hits a lot harder. But as you can tell, when you use it, it's got a slower rate of fire. But, yeah, as you can see, I'm running around with the MP7. Like I said, I don't usually like machine guns, but if I have to use them, I'll use them. But, of course, you know, as long as I don't have to waste any type of bullets or anything. The only thing that I don't like about the MP7, though, that most people wouldn't have to worry about that use it on a regular basis is range. I noticed that just like in Black Ops, you can just spam the weapon and you still can hit somebody from far away, but that would be kind of wasteful considering that you have to make sure your bullets hit. It's kind of annoying. Me personally, I like the accuracy portion. In case I keep on running to a pesky sniper or two, but not too bad. What I can tell though is that I want to say the texturing of the first option for graphics does make like all the decals and all the lettering stand out, so it's pretty cool. But I was gonna say, back to CES, it's pretty amazing what I got to see down there. You would think that, you know, as far as gamer wise, all we care about is you know, our hardware. But we tend to forget that, you know, gamers tend to, you know, are people too. We like to use other stuff like, you know, mobile devices. You know, we definitely got to play our games on the big screen TV. So they had a lot of those unveiled at CES this year. Of course, Razer was there as well. I had the opportunity to stop by the booth, talk to a few people. I actually got to meet the CEO of Razer, so it's actually pretty cool. Actually a pretty cool guy, you know, down to earth, you know, even though his awesome title suggests otherwise, but, you know, when you actually get to meet him, you get the opportunity to meet him, he's a very cool guy. So, yeah, for the most part, it was my first CES. Never really had a, you know, expectation, but at the same time, I kind of figured it would be kind of like, you know, explosions and fireworks and all that stuff, so you know, I'm definitely planning on going next year because I want to see what they're gonna unveil next. But you know, hopefully by then I'll have you know, more time, allocate more vacation time to go, and then I can, you know, maybe party hard, right? Not just kidding. Anyways, yeah, so yeah, we're trailing behind 68 to 102.
But it's not over yet.
But yeah, it's really tough. What I can say though is that, you know, most of the submachine guns, excuse me, most of the submachine guns, they kind of work the same way. Yeah, they do have their own self properties, like, you know, the MP7 definitely is pretty good, but likes to spray a lot. Doesn't have the same range as the PDW. But I mean, you still use them in the same type of way, so. But yeah, the one thing I can't get away from is having ACOG on most of my primaries, if it has the option. But yeah, it works well for me for what I do.
Securing Bravo.
Never knew the textures look so good.
Care package inbound.
But I do kind of see a little difference in the texturing of the terrain. But, you know, doesn't have to be that pretty. It's not like I'm looking at, you know, a sunset or something. But it's adequate enough. Alright, so right now we pretty much got B back, but then got this guy here.
AGR on standby.
Now, those who have been paying attention, I dropped my stealth chopper for the AGR, and only because for me it just felt like it was so easy to take out the stealth chopper, especially if you have launchers or a black hat. At least with the AGR, I can control it and suppress the enemy, as you can see right now. And we pretty much end up capturing all 3 objectives, which I didn't even know until I looked down on my indicator, because I was wondering why they were spawning in front and behind us. So it was actually pretty cool. So we come back from behind. But yeah, let's see. It's pretty cool, especially if I was gonna say, if you're using the AGR, if it's enclosed spaces, because you don't have to worry about bringing stuff. Plus, it can, you know, pretty much hold down a corridor or two. And also, I noticed that not too many people do carry the black hat, so there's probably less of a chance. But at the same time, if you're using like a launcher of some sort, it kind of limits your ability to pretty much hit the target. But, you know, it might be a little different for you, so you kind of have to play it by ear and adapt. But yeah, that's why I'm pretty much kind of hiding in this little tunnel thing here, so it kind of filters in the field of fire. The only thing I made a mistake in is exposing my back, so I'm a little damaged right now. I don't know if it's I think it's got a time limit too, just like the Dragonfire. But I think it's pretty cool. I mean, as you can see, I'm holding down B without really. I'm not trying too hard, but you know, as you can see, I mean, it does its job just fine. It gives my teammates the opportunity to capture any objectives or just kind of hold them down, hold them back.
Friendly UAV inbound. Losing B.
But I was gonna say, yeah, a lot of people ask me, why do I carry 2 primaries? Well, I think I might have explained this in another video, but I can't remember. But I hate changing classes. It feels like it's kind of cheating, just because somebody's, you know, kicking your butt with one set of weapons. You have to change classes and whatnot. So that's why I like taking the setup that I take into battle, so that way, yeah, I can adapt to whatever factors are in place. So I got something for up close, then I got something for mid to long. But I think it's just kind of the way I think a little bit too. I actually had a debate with one of my friends here as far as, like, you know, the strategy behind FPSs, so. And in about 30 seconds we actually win this one, as you can see. So, if you like the video, by all means subscribe, definitely leave comments. It's greatly appreciated. Like to hear back from you guys, especially if I need to improve them and such. So, hope to see you guys next time in the next video. Hopefully it'll be zombies.